Welcome to Auroraboro, a small town bustling with potential. Are you a gregarious ghoulie getting into government? A naughty necromancer in need of some nasty nightlife? A wayward werewolf wandering the west? Whatever you are, whoever you're looking for, you'll find it down the rural roads of Auroraboro.
And welcome to Outlaws and Old Ones. I am your keeper, Jorge.
I'm Shannon as Remy McSquemmy, and my tummy hurts from laughing.
I am your Brian as Robin Renard.
I'm John as the world. What's up, legends? I'm bringing it back as the world famous PT Sinclair.
Middle of
It's been like a
season
full
3.
season, dude.
I'm Bria as the less famous TP Seymour.
Still famous, just less.
I should have given you a famous
notoriety every
Yeah,
That metric
man.
is world famous, so you are less than world famous.
I'm less
which gives
than
you a
world
lot of room.
famous.
regionally
Yeah.
famous.
Regionally famous.
I
Quite
did,
good.
as like a joke on my character sheet, say Tony Penton Seymour, world renowned. And I was going to do that. And then I was like, no, I'll just keep it here as a little secret to myself.
Very
Just a
cute.
little treat for me.
Amazing. Well, this is Outlaws and Old Ones.
Pew, pew,
I
pew.
feel like I said
Pew,
that
pew.
already.
Pew, pew,
We
pew,
pew,
already-
pew, 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 pew,
Pew.
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 Honestly, I'd rather get the doodle bobs than the pew pew pews.
Don't tempt us.
Why? I fully. If you think there's not going to be a doodle bob in this show somewhere now,
Pointing you, eh?
keep it together. Hold the line. We are in fully improvised horror comedy TRPG game called Cthulhu is what we played specifically. All one large sandbox, one town, 4 outlaws
3, 2, 1.
today.
That's what I was gonna just.
What?
Sometimes there's less, sometimes there's more.
Sometimes there's
Good
more, sometimes
Lord.
there's less. Some people have retired, some people come back,
Or die.
or completely die and then come back as different characters. Also, there's ghosts now. They're different than the other
Skeletons.
ghosts.
But that's the whole
And
other
werewolves.
thing.
It's a Halloween town right now. Don't worry about it.
It's
I
fine.
It's
want
a
to
Halloween
warn-
village.
It's Halloween Village, first of all.
It's
so jot that
which
down.
is a Halloween town.
Legally
Grow up.
distinct.
Legally, it's not. That's not the name of the
100% original content donut steal. Okay.
town. Yeah,
Donuts.
just like we could call Halloween Town a Halloween Village, and they're not stealing from us. You know.
Yeah.
Halloween Hamlet.
Yep.
Who came first, the town or the village? You don't
the
know.
Hamlet.
You don't know.
You don't know. You can't prove it.
Can't prove it.
Impoverished masses.
They can
But I
prove
do
it.
want to drop a quick warning because of the horror nature of it. Sometimes things get very violent. We don't like say anything right beforehand. I mean, everybody's still going to be doing a lot of laughing, and I'm just describing it, but like, and there won't be anything like too bad. It just like lots of like horror movie style gore and violence. I've watched a lot of horror films. They got to my head. It's mostly things
It's
like
horror and it's
blood
improv.
exploding, right, and things like that.
My guts are
Um,
gonna be everywhere, and Jorge is going to describe it in vivid detail.
You bet your butt.
If a player dies, I will probably be working on the drama of the scenario.
That's
Yeah.
the
Amazing.
Where my focus will be
Love it.
some
Good.
slow mo.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Guy.
Good. Great. Good.
So with that, that's it. We can get started now. Last we left our outlaws, they had just gotten driven to the Crystal and Orb shop by Bandana Jones because there's a whole Halloween village that has like come up within the town, including a giant clock tower right in the middle.
You almost like cock towered into.
Nice.
I should have made it a clock tower.
Do you have some deep dick pizza?
Oh,
And Bandana Jones has given you a
I quit.
spell to banish specifically the new magic that has come to town, which is
Yep.
all Halloween themed, which is why all the townsfolk have turned into, not all of them, but most of them
Halloweenies.
have turned into Halloween versions, things like skeletons and mummies and ghosts. Even
Oh my.
when those things already exist, they are being
More.
represented as a more classical Halloween style. So ghosts are more like Pac-Man ghosts rather than the thing that they were before.
They are like Pac-Man ghosts because their eyes are separate. You know, when you
Yep.
eat the
Yeah.
ghost.
Yep.
Yeah,
I got the Pac-Man ghost suggestion. I'm like, we're
human-touchable
going there.
eyes. And
Mhm.
So the ingredients that you were given that you need to collect to be able to do the magic ritual are the sweat of a werewolf,
Mhm.
pumpkin from a vampire's pumpkin patch carved into a perfect jack-o'-lantern,
Barf.
and the rib of an alchemist who's kept himself alive past his own expiration. And
Awesome.
there you go. You have a
Fucking
car.
incredible.
You have shotguns with salt rounds in them.
Yeah, how much damage does a shotgun do?
I can tell you.
I can look
Variable.
that up.
I have all those numbers.
Wait, I have it because I have shotguns. 4d6.
I have a 12 gauge.
Yes, you're.
I threw TP one
Yeah.
of my shotguns, so it is a 12 gauge,
Um,
and it is 46.
it's 46
you're
at
the
10 feet range.
the
Yeah,
salt
just variable
ones-
damage based on how close
20
you are.
feet is 2d6. 50 feet is 1d6.
Yes, and the salt ones are not going to do that damage.
Right.
It'll
I
do
thought they just did
They'll do
salt
ghost,
damage.
ghost nonsense.
Salty
yeah,
damage.
they fuck up
Yeah.
ghosts.
Ghost
Perfectly
stuff
seasoned
If-
damage.
only,
Okay.
Perfectly
bitches.
seasoned damage.
Yeah.
Perfectly seasoned ghost.
Perfectly
Mm,
seasoned,
tasty.
as all things should be.
Mm.
If I'm, could they would they be like considered like non-lethal rounds on people? So only
Salt?
Yes,
Very
rock salt is non-lethal.
I was
That's
gonna
the
say,
whole-
can we just
Sorry,
refer back to
we're going-
Supernatural?
I am
Like,
thoroughly going by Kill Bill rules, where Michael Madsen shoots fucking Uma Thurman with 2 barrels in the chest with rock salt, and she doesn't fucking die. It
Yeah.
hurts a lot, but it's non-lethal
they
damage.
just
pretty
treat
sure
them like
that's how it works
samurai.
in Supernatural. Also,
Yeah, it's like it hurts like a son of a bitch.
And
But
we go
Doesn't
by
make
Yeah,
many
concussive
goddamn
damage
sense,
as opposed to like
no, of course
piercing,
not. John. Of
shooting
course it's,
background.
it's still things
Yeah.
fucking
But
flying
it
at a
is-
ridiculous velocity through
It's
your
just
you
like
got
non-lethal
bombs
weapons.
through your eyeball, maybe you would
You
die.
can
but,
beanbag
like, you know.
someone. You can hit someone with like a beat. You can shoot a beanbag out with the velocity from
to
a
be
gun. And
clear-
it doesn't kill them, but it hurts them a lot.
In real life, non-lethal weapons absolutely kill people all the time.
Because, exactly.
Yeah.
Like
That's why I'm
They
saying
just don't-
there is a
we're-
way
yeah,
in which it
movie
could kill
rules.
you. But
yes, we're talking movie non-lethal.
movie
yeah.
TV show rules.
Pulp
here.
shit.
Pulp shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
so we drive
There
it.
you go. You drive.
All right, we
you
drive.
driving.
You
Okay.
drive.
You drive.
So
What
are we-
what am I seeing as we're driving?
Do we know where any vampires live? Maybe we'll just see some like red and black cloaked dudes walking around.
You're really hoping that I'm just gonna
And
hand
ask-
them over to
You know,
Robin
you
kind of turns to
know,
BG
I
and goes,
actually-
"What?" And ask them if they have a garden.
Robert, just
Oh,
take a
so-
stroll around town and we'll see if we see any black and red cloaked dudes.
What?
Technically, there is a vague memory in my mind that may or may not be corrupted by time travel, but I do recall there being a werewolf and a vampire in the same building.
Now,
and that
not go-
building
Robin turns with
Is this in
incredible
this timeline?
discretion.
so
it is not.
Looks
sorry, I need to
Yeah.
clarify something. The way that I did the time travel finale, that is both the finale of season 1 and season 2, was specifically so that there is nothing that you remember that did not happen. You actually don't have to worry about anything.
Okay, so
Everything
everything
happened exactly as you remember it. did.
Okay, so I actually know exactly where we can find a werewolf and a vampire. The thing is, the vampire is dead, but like maybe they have a garden.
What vampire is this?
All those vampires that I
TP St.
killed
Clair.
many vampires, and you were there.
I think that was a group effort, if I recall
You-
correctly. But
you
where that was in the mansion, was it not? That was
Yes.
like in the place. How would we would we go back into the mansion to try and find a vampire's garden?
The
Pumpkin patch?
werewolf.
Excuse me.
The werewolf.
Well, I mean,
maybe,
presumably
but-
the pumpkin patch would be outside.
So
I
that
mean, that's
place-
where
yes.
pumpkins grow,
That
like
place worked-
on the East Coast.
To be fair, though, when
This is
we
the
were
West
in that
Coast.
mansion, there were
Pacific
some like
Northwest. It's different here.
we were sort of teleported. There was a weird sort of teleporty weird sensations that happened in that house.
Mhm.
We did end up in some like outdoor areas inside the house.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Well, that's
possible.
inconvenient.
Why?
It's not great, and I
The-
don't remember how to navigate it because I'm very old.
Hold on.
It was go forward.
Hold on. people out here, and I gesture to the thing, have been changed into these things. And I kind of point to like an errant ghost or like a mummy walking the streets. Like, they're here. If we go maybe into the neighborhoods, something like that.
Oh,
Someone's bound to have a pumpkin patch.
oh, what a brilliant
garden.
idea, Robert. You're suggesting that we drive around town looking for some red and black cloaked
I'm
dudes, huh?
I'm suggesting
look
we
for
find
a
I think Robin's
pumpkin
saying
patch.
we're looking for a pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
I'm
And
suggesting
then
we find
we
the
just
pumpkin
hope
patch
that a
first, and
vampire
then
owns
look
it.
to see if it's a
Yeah.
red and black cloaked person.
I mean,
while you guys are talking,
The pumpkin
It's-
patch isn't gonna grow out of nothing.
I'm assuming.
Says
Are you?
gonna
Are you
grow out of a vampire?
full ass clock tower.
Remy
that sprouted out
is
of
just
nowhere.
cruising.
Sorry, when we're
you're cruising.
Remy
Okay.
is cruising.
cruising
yeah.
Exotica, yeah.
Like kind of looking,
Thank you, John.
looking around,
Remy,
My
while,
watching the
favorite movie
road
theater arcade game.
safely.
while
like a
everybody
safe
else is arguing and I assume looking over at each other, and you're looking forward, you see like there is a woman who is walking
this
by an
to me.
alleyway, and then like a man in a black and red
Oh
coat
my god. Oh my god.
comes and like starts talking to her for a moment, and then like glides her off into the alleyway.
Remy slams her foot on the brake.
Oh, my whole sternum.
I think I found a vampire, you guys. I think I found one.
Oh,
Does he have a pumpkin patch?
I think that instead of
Let's find
looking
out.
for the pumpkin patch first, we should make friends with him. As much as I hate vampires, and then maybe he has a friend who has a pumpkin patch. If he himself does not have a pumpkin patch,
Okay.
all right.
So we want to make friends with the vampire.
I can.
I mean,
I'm
I'd
very
like to
good
do
at
this as
making
peaceably
friends.
as possible. To be
Well,
honest.
I mean, I'm just gonna ask him
I
about
don't
pumpkins.
know.
I'm just gonna come right out and ask him about pumpkins. I'm not gonna talk to him about vampire stuff because if I talk about vampire stuff, then my brain's gonna go bad and it's not gonna be good.
Maybe then you don't talk to the vampire.
Maybe I wait in the
person.
car.
Maybe
Maybe I be right here.
I'm a very charming lad. I
am also a
let me
very
do it.
charming person.
Let's tag team it then. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's get this
Okay.
shit done.
Okay.
Wait.
Just remember-
Should we do a little split 'em up?
Well, I feel like he's right.
That is a good way to do with like scavenger hunts.
We could save some time.
Robin
Let's
is
save some
beating
time.
his head on the dashboard.
Robin and I could look for a werewolf. No, Robin, you seem to
The
be a
last
little
time we
upset
split
about
up,
this.
I kind of turned. The last time we split up, you two ended up going through a complete bloodbath that almost got you, and I point to PT, shot by our other friend, and I had to run into
is true.
the scariest cat thing I've ever seen in my life that I still wake up in a cold sweat about.
But now we're doing a
So we can-
switcheroony. Now
we
you're
can-
with me.
We can split up if we stay in the car and you go into the alley, but we're not leaving this area.
Okay, we'll stay in the car and we'll look for werewolves.
Yep. That sounds better for me personally. I'm
I'm ready to snap my baseball bat in half. Like,
for no reason at all.
please
Let's
remember,
go.
please, I look at the TP and PT. Please remember, these are people who were transformed into this. When this is over, they will be transformed back.
Well, you
Okay.
assume a lot. You're assuming a whole lot, though. with
I
that,
watched one
A
of
dirty
them
vampire is
transform.
a dirty vampire.
I
Okay,
know.
Robin.
Okay.
Yeesh.
It's fine. Okay.
Robin
You know what?
said-
I'm sorry. I
Robin
gotta
folds his
I'm
arms
gonna
and goes,
swallow my
"Mhm."
prejudice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Go get him. Go.
Okay.
All right, okay.
I'm just gonna cruise around the block. You guys just give me a little wolf
And we're just
whistle when
gonna
you're
tuck
ready
and
to
roll,
get
I
picked up.
We're just gonna go.
Get
No,
out.
no, get out of the car. I mean, after you get out, I will.
Once you leave.
And I'm going now.
Oh.
So
All right.
TP and PT get out of the car
Yes.
Mhm.
and head over to the alleyway. Where you see
The world's famous duo,
Very
TPPT.
convenient.
you go into the
TPT.
alleyway, and the woman who had been lured into
Is-
the alley has been completely exsanguinated by now.
Of course.
and is, like
Oh, son of a.
just like lying on the ground, like white as a sheet, and The vampire looks as he's just finished up. He's got like
Oh well,
the
that's
classic
not.
two
Well-
streams of blood
Well,
coming down.
that's
Hello. It's okay. Let me take this. Hello, friend. How?
Wait,
how
hold
are
on.
you?
Wait,
I'm-
I feel like you're going on the wrong. This is.
No,
There's like.
it's okay. Hey, look, I've got 4 hit points, so I'm not. We're not.
I have a few more than that.
Yeah, we're talking our way through this one, pal. All right. Hello. You seem like your bloodlust has been sated. How would you like to chat with two kind folk?
And he turns into a bat and then starts flying
Hang on,
right
wait.
between both of you.
Wait, hang on, hold on.
Can I try to grab it as it's flying away because
Yes.
he's a bat?
You can do a maneuver to try to grab it, and
I
it will
would love
be
to.
it'll be do a hard brawl roll. So you need to get a hard or higher, which means half of what your skill level is.
I'm sorry,
Because
my,
he's a little
my
bat.
fast talking is out of practice.
I mean, the vampire immediately turned into a bat and fled. It's not you really didn't do anything.
Hey, a hard
Oh.
brawl!
Exactly.
It
Pew!
was a spot on the money hard.
Pew pew
You-
pew pew.
So you managed to do the full Ozzy Osbourne like grab. and
Yeah.
Don't
you
take
now
a
are
bite.
holding- And by the way,
Don't fall for it.
man, if this was one of my vampires turning into a bat, he would look like an awesome Fright Night bat. But this just looks like a cute little bat. Let's cut
Aw.
over to
You
Let's
are
cut over to
doing
adorable.
this.
the car that is currently cruising for
Yeah.
A bruiser.
Cruising for
bruising.
werewolves.
oozing,
Cruising for
werewolf?
pups.
Cruising for a
Cruising
woozing.
for werewolves.
Cruising
Cruising
for a
for
one-way werewolf
woolies.
who's looking for
Cruising
love.
for-
I'm gonna
Cruising.
die.
So,
All
so Robin, that person TP there, they seem pretty cool, huh?
Oh, you didn't. Okay. They
Then what? I'm
they-
just like
Yeah,
doo-doo-doo.
So I
Looking
was
for werewolves.
when I was talking to the dogs downstairs, I came up and I ended up catching an interesting scene. I saw PT sort of sitting where he was sleeping, and
Mhm.
TP holding their large knife, standing
Just
in
like
front
trying
of
to
PT.
defend him or something.
They were
or-
no. It
No?
seems as if PT was not defending himself, but that TP was going to potentially attack him. But
No, that
I don't know. Everything.
they seem really nice. I don't know.
See, I say that. I
Hmm.
mean, it ended peaceably enough, but
Mhm.
I mean, I had to stay next to PT the entire night because who knows what the fuck this person's gonna do. I mean, they look, Remy.
I mean, don't get me
I-
wrong. I
I
wanted
love
to
all
stab
of
the
you.
guy as well.
Exactly.
You know,
I
Like,
love
get
all
it.
you, but we ended up here. People who end up here, and I kind of gesture, even in these circumstances, aren't the nicest of folk. Where
Mhm,
this is
mhm.
this is someone who managed to get here. That's a lot of effort and a lot of work. I don't know what their game is. They didn't seem they seemed pretty pissed off at PT, but again, kind of a common thread, but enough to the
Mhm.
point that they wanted to do something makes me nervous. So
Where
I'm gonna keep an eye on them.
Remy, where are you driving to this whole time, by the way?
See,
You
in
know
my
the
mind,
whole town.
yeah, in my mind, I'm just picturing like suburbs, but I know they don't. It's not really a thing here.
There are absolutely suburbs here.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, we've solved an entire mystery in one.
On Cobra
right.
Kai.
But
Yeah.
I also don't want to go too far from this area. So are
Mhm.
there suburbs like in the neighborhood?
There is nowhere that is too far from this area. It is a small town.
Okay.
Little town.
Yeah, then I'm driving like a couple of blocks over into like the suburbs area, just kind of like I don't know why my mind is screaming teens. I think it's because of Teen Wolf, so I'm really just like kind of looking for some sweaty wolf teens and just like I don't know, playing basketball, playing kick the can in the yard or something. I don't know.
Those are children, first of all. Teens don't play kick the can in the. Are you looking for the teens?
I don't know what they do with that. Was there basketball?
The
in the olden
teens!
I
days?
mean, I'll keep an eye out.
Go
for
find the
I'll say that.
teens!
I will say that for
teens.
sure.
I guess now I'm looking for the teens.
Now.
The power of suggestion, my friend.
Yep.
Let's look for
So-
Conrad's team.
You see,
Your-
we
your
see two
conversation-
kids kicking the can, and Remy goes, a classic teen activity. And that's when Robin goes, the teens. Oh my God.
So I'll take it you're having this whole conversation while you're actually driving over to, what is it, Makeout Point, I feel like, generic
Yeah,
name.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
So back to TP and PT. It is easier when you two are together because I don't have to remember which way the letters go.
Listen, you can call me Tony if you really want to, but
TP.
I don't.
Easier.
Yes.
Oh, you know
TP,
what
you're
your
holding the
name
bat.
stands for.
I got a bit.
That's pretty cool. Anyway, hello, bat friend. I don't know if you can still understand me, but you seem like a kind fellow. And
It's just like flapping around wildly and doing the beep, beep, beep,
just calm. It's okay. Calm down. I was looking for a pumpkin patch that I heard was in town. I was wondering if you'd be able to help me find it.
It turns back into a vampire.
Is it naked?
Excellent.
No, the clothes go with.
I don't know, Jorge.
The clothes go with it. And this is classic Halloween
Yeah,
vampire.
like-
I agree. If it was mine, clothes would be gone.
If I wrote this book,
Yeah,
Okay.
but these are classic vampires.
I have
so-
a question, and it's a very important question, and I need you to be honest. I was holding this bat as it
No.
transforms. What am I holding?
How?
You-
What?
It
just
so
spill out of their hand.
it's
Where
like
is hand like here? Is it like
your
arm?
hand is like
it
around their neck, basically,
perfect?
and so
That's
but it
where I
starts
wanted it.
expanding, and you watch like the little bat face, like there's like a starts splitting open in the front, and there's like a face that starts pushing out through it,
Oh.
and it's like the good practical effects, like goo. You know, when they push faces through anything, it's always super gooey, and that's happening as you feel like the neck widening beneath your hand, and the legs like starting to get like gross and like dangly and like longer as they're like.
This is a
slowly
very.
forming
This is
into
a lot longer process than when you turned into a bat. Could
Yeah,
you
this
maybe
is-
like speed it up a
This
little
is
bit?
curse.
This is a full curse.
It's happening quite quickly. To be
Okay.
fair, to be
Oh.
I
To be
Yes.
fair.
Jorge, just talk long time.
yeah. Just so you know what it feels like, you're not super well able to hold on to the neck in the position that you were as it like,
Amazing.
busts out.
You know what, friend? I just want you to know that transformation sequence, totally cool, not off-putting at all. You actually look very cute and great through the whole thing. That's just a genuine compliment from the world-famous P.T. Sinclair to you.
He immediately
T-Plea is literally like through narrowed eyes, like not even trying to hide it, just like
yeah, the vampire immediately lunges at TP,
at
closer.
me.
who was just holding him. Yes.
Me.
Grabby McGrabbers.
Big hands, bad touch.
I-
That was me in this moment.
Am I close enough to like? Can I react to it? Maybe.
You're both right there, but he gets to move first.
Yeah.
Hey, I have 18 out of 20 hit points. I am doing much better than
you're
you,
not
good
doing
sir.
bad.
Mainly just because y'all were trying to talk to it, and then we're gonna let TP and then PT go. While I'm getting those vampire stats up, the other crew reaches Makeout Point,
Sick.
and you
Okay.
do see the like the circle of cars
Mm-hmm.
that like collect there at night when they do races.
It's like they're here.
And make out.
Do I recognize like anybody's stature? I'm
Oh.
just gonna assume that they're werewolves. I'm just already assuming that they're. What do they look like? Who are they? What's happening? What do I see?
It's hard to see because the headlights are all pointing towards you, so you can just like see.
But it's
the cars
daytime,
mainly.
right?
Towards you.
Or is
It's
it nighttime?
It's nighttime now.
When did it? Okay, I feel like that was a retroactive change to nighttime. But you know what? I'm just gonna accept it. It's fine.
When's
It's
the
totally
last time
fine.
I said it was daytime?
It's
When
fine.
we woke up,
When
and
we were-
Bandana
when we were-
Jones
When we
came
And it
to
was
first
life.
5
went into
minutes ago.
town, yeah, and it was 5
And
minutes
then
ago.
I
Hey,
assume
you know
it
what?
took 18 hours to drive to make out.
Listen. Here's an explanation. Halloween Village is always perpetually
Spooky all the time.
dusk to night.
Mhm.
So it was
Okay.
really morning, but it was actually dusk.
Okay.
Visually.
I'm buying it. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay.
It's like Alaska. It's nighttime all the time.
This is absolutely
30 days a
all.
night.
This is all true.
There you go.
Okay. Remy. Okay. How are the cars positioned? Are they like is there room for one more? You know, can I like
Mind if I
pull
cut
up
in?
next to them and like have my headlights on and be like, hey guys, what's up? Like,
No,
what's
it's
We're
the deal?
also in this.
It's very dramatic. They're in like a half circle, so you have to like pull up to them, facing them, basically with your headlights.
Oh,
Cool.
I see.
I'm gonna pull up and then do the like turn to the side, roll the window down, like arm out the window, like, hey guys, how's it hanging?
Yeah, you can kind of see figures out amongst the lights, but
I'm gonna light a cigarette so I look cool.
Yeah, all the lights are on you, and so you don't look as cool because you're like you two are very much really well
Washed
lit
out,
up.
like,
while-
just-
yeah. But you see one figure approaching you from the lights, and when it comes into view, you can tell it's Carl.
Carl!
Your friend Carl.
Wizard.
And he's got the
Remy's
classic.
mom.
Oh, Remy's mom.
He has
Oh,
the
Mrs.
classic
McSquemmy.
teenage teen wolf like leather jacket on.
Nice.
Yes,
And
dude.
he still has like his greasy hair, but like his werewolf hair is like greasy like it was when
See what
he was a
terrible.
human. Yeah,
Remy-
he's a full wolf man werewolf, like flat faced.
Remy like squints into the. Is that Carl? Is that you?
And-
My friend, my pal.
And we cut back to our vampire folk. So you were getting attacked by a vampire.
It certainly appears that way.
If you say
That's
so.
what I've been
He's just-
told.
He's just kind of lunging with
Bleh.
his teeth at your neck to go for the
Bleh.
classic like latch on type situation.
Amazing. A fantastic time
Cute.
for him.
Very cute.
Very
Yep.
cute AF.
Which,
Cute AF.
No,
Literally.
not
though.
vamp. You can't do.
the other kind.
Entertain this bleh.
Bleh.
There you go.
he's going bleh. He's like flying at you, and what do you have your a chance to respond to it? So you can try to dodge out of the way, or just like hit him back first, or do some sort of maneuver like
So he's coming-
choking him.
He's coming teeth out, right?
Yeah, he's doing like a
Teeth first.
Arr. Can I teeth first? Can I try to pull out knife and kind of do like that whole like put in the mouth to keep from biting kind of thing?
Absolutely, you can.
Rad.
That's what I want to do.
That'll be a maneuver.
Maneuver.
Are you doing blade in or blade out?
Okay. Well, everyone was like, don't. Everyone was so much about like we need to make friends and these are actual people and blah 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 blah. And so TP is going to not go blade in mouth. It's going to go back of knife in mouth.
Perfect. And
As much
do
as
a roll a fighting brawl.
Okay, if I got it's a success.
Yay.
Yes. And you managed to place
Pretty hard
that
to roll, too.
the
Yeah, I got 80 fighting brawl.
Holy shit.
I'm a beefy beefcake.
yeah.
Okay.
The little pugilist over there.
You sense
real
that
smart beefcake.
he was
That's
maybe
me.
even not gonna lunge far enough, so you did like a little step forward to like get the knife in his. In
Like,
his
I want to
mouth.
make sure your dumbass.
Yeah,
is
maybe it
able
was
to
like
move.
it like an in the mouth and then like a grab to the wrist, not like to like hard enough to restrain, but kind of
But
like
to
that.
get
Like,
wrist control.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So you got that knife in his mouth, and now it is your turn to do something.
Beautiful.
Okay,
And he is
enough of
going,
that though. Yeah. No. Now you get to listen to us. Is there? You can use a head nod or a head shake. Is there? Do you own a pumpkin patch?
Do well, so it is hard to start having a conversation during combat. I realize. How do you handle that? He goes, roll your luck.
He goes roll your luck.
He goes,
That's
what-
"Hey,
how
hey,
meta.
man. Hey, buddy. Hey, pal.
Roll your luck.
Hey, listen.
Bleh.
Ooh.
He's like pumpkin patch. La, la, la. It's like a little bit of a question mark on the end there.
Oh God. John.
Yes.
What does PT Sinclair do?
PT Sinclair.
P.T. Sinclair murders, but not the
Kills.
vampire.
Just innocent bystanders.
Says
Indiscriminately
or
pointing
whatever.
his gun and firing.
I would like to charm this creature.
Okay.
Look, my friend, we don't want any trouble with you. It seems like maybe you've recently transformed into this new sort of form of yours, and you're struggling with it. And I would like to help you, but I would also like some help in return. I can't just let you attack my friend. But I don't want to get into a whole back and forth with you physically. I would like to be of service.
Roll your charm skill, and let's cut over to the werewolf crowd.
TP does give you like a side glance when you say friends. Like, I literally just tried to kill you last night. Like, what the hell?
I called you my friend then as well.
Yes, and the vampire's still going. Nyang, 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 nyang. What you got? Werewolf crowd.
Okay, so I had been leaning out the window, like
Carl,
arm on the
buddy,
thing,
open.
smoking a cigarette, going, Carl, is that Carl? Is it Carl? My old friend, my pal?
Oh, hi.
Oh my God, say it ain't so. Carl, how have you been, good buddy? How's it hanging?
Oh, not so good.
What do you mean? You sound a little funny there, buddy. Maybe almost like maybe your face is covered in fur. I don't know.
Robin is like, puberty hit. Good, congratulations, kid. A lot of changes.
What's
You
going
do notice
on there?
He starts pulling like little hairs out of his mouth. Yeah.
Can I fully see him now, or is he still just like a silhouette?
Him because he's like right up against the car now.
Does he look like a person?
No, he's a werewolf.
He is a werewolf. Okay,
Yeah,
you didn't describe it. You just kept saying the werewolf.
He's
We were
a
based on
flat-faced
assumptions.
werewolf. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Word. Well, there's kind of been exciting things happening all over town right now, huh? It's been a lot of changes.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you liking those changes? You maybe a little anxious. You maybe a little sweaty about it. I don't know. I'd probably be sweating if I was you.
He pulls out a little flask and takes a drink from it.
Yep.
He's like, no, I'm okay.
Yeah, you found a coping mechanism, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what you should do. You know what you should do, Carl.
Sorry.
I have a piece of advice for you, my friend.
Saying,
Between every flask that you sip on there, buddy, you should have a flask of water as well. That's probably a good idea.
You do notice that it is the flask that you gave him.
No, I know. I know. That's why I'm
That's
telling
why they're like, please hydrate. Dear
Yes.
God, that thing's gonna kill you. Carl,
Yeah.
you the only one in the group of the teens that's changed like this?
No.
Eh,
So you
So
all
have you all
had some changes happen to you?
At that, the rest of the teens start walking up, and we have like the full monster squad. It is. There's a mummy.
It's an
There's a
entire
vampire.
classic Halloween roll
There's
call.
one's a ghost.
The monster mash.
One's a skeleton. One's a Frankenstein's monster. One's a zombie. Did they say that already?
One's
No.
a Frankenstein's monster.
One's a
and Remy starts
Frankenstein's
getting all
monster,
sweaty.
though. And then you-
It is not it's not like a hot Arnaldo style. It is like he's like a gangly teen.
Only
Teenage
Remy
Frankenstein.
thought it was hot. Arnaldo style was hot. Everybody else was like, he's scary.
Yeah.
Only Remy.
Remy was into Arnaldo because he was big and
'Cause he was
scary.
huge.
Because he was
That's-
7, 8, 9 feet tall. Yeah, he was.
There's
79 feet tall.
and finally there's one of those all black robes, just jack-o'-lantern face.
Oh
What?
shit!
I got real
Is it
nervous.
perfectly carved?
No, he didn't.
That's his actual head,
Hey, did
though.
you come from a
shit.
vampire's garden?
You don't know.
No,
Maybe
it, like-
it did.
It like moves. It's like it has expression to it. It is
Okay,
like, not
okay.
non-static.
Wow, everybody looks quite different, and it's Not gonna lie, pretty good look for y'all. Looks pretty.
You guys look pretty
cool.
fucking cool.
Yeah.
Listen, Carl. You
Thanks.
look. Yeah. Come here, because you got a little schmutz. You got a little schmutz right here by your temple. I gotta come here. Let me just take a little dab. Is that cool with you, man?
That's okay. Schmutz.
Yeah. Come over here. Come here, man.
No.
I got another flask in it for
Jorge,
you. Come here.
yes, and
Look at this one. Look at this flask. Doesn't this look better than the other one you get? Come here. I'm gonna try and charm him.
You're right. Roll your charm and cut over to the vampire crew.
Cool.
What did I roll?
Which it is the you got the
I got
successful charm roll.
Yeah, I got a
So-
hard success on my charm.
Yeah. At that, the vampire looks over at you, looks back at PP, and does one of those like open mouth and retract head. So like that. What was that?
It seems
Thank you,
like
Brian. I need your help with this, Brian.
this is pretty.
bleh.
Look,
Well,
I understand there's been a lot of changes happening in town very recently, and it seems like you may have been a victim of that change, and it seems like you're being a little. It seems like you're struggling with it. You murdered this person just like out cold, kind of in broad daylight, well, dawn light, but
No, that she's dehydrated.
Well,
I was trying to help. She
I
she
understand.
fainted.
No, yes, we're on the same page. Yes.
Yes. He like wipes like the two streams of blood he had coming down.
I wiped the knife that had that blood, but not the vampire blood on it.
I'm winking excessively. I feel like, look, I've been in sort of the occult business, sort of the industry for a while. I feel like I could be of some service to you.
Oh, you won't also drink blood.
Well, I
you
feel
don't
like
have to get rid of
I
words
feel
in
like
the sentence
you and
to make the
I could
accent.
go on an outing together, and we could sort of work this out. What are you doing now? Because we're trying to find a pumpkin patch, and I feel like you maybe be able to help us, and in turn, I would be able to help you.
Well, I'm going to party now.
You're going to. I mean, I find it hard to believe that there's a party in town that the world famous
No, you two
PT
should
Sinclair
come.
was not invited to.
PT, I think we just were invited. You were
Roll-
at least.
Roll fame also.
Roll. Fame.
Yes.
Did I click it? Nope.
No.
Oh.
Shit.
Wah, wah.
Hey. Wah, wah,
PT,
wah,
this
wah,
name
wah.
is not familiar to me.
That's look.
Perhaps more at the party will know who you are.
It's all part of that the
bleh.
big Halloweeny change we've all gone through. It's clearly affected your psyche a bit, and that's fine, and I can help you work through that.
Why don't you two follow me? And we'll go get a drink at this party.
Well,
Who else is going to be at this party?
You're right.
Oh, very, very, very good friends.
Of yours?
Yes.
Are they of a similar ilk to you? That's not supposed to be like. I just want to know what we're coming into. You know, don't want to offend by
Don't
not
worry,
knowing.
Don't worry, it's a party. Let's go. And he
Yeah,
starts walking away.
He does the.
Yeah. Well, he does a big cape swoosh, but he doesn't like disappear or anything. He just like
TP makes
drops it
no
and
motions
keeps
to
walking.
walk and follow after him. Just looks over to PT. If
Um,
we go to that party, we're gonna die.
we're definitely going to die if we go to that party. Do you? Well, my friend, I am sorry to say that we don't have time for a whole party right now. As much as I would love to go to a party, I would love to know if you
he's
have
still
seen.
he's like walking away right now.
I'm gonna like trot.
Do
as-
the walking.
Yeah, I'm doing a classic
Do a
Sorkin walk and
Sorkin.
talk.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
I'm walking, I'm leaving like a trail of rock salt behind me.
On the
You-
rock
It's
You don't
what I
have-
dirt.
Oh, you have rock salt separately from.
He has the bag of
He has
rock
a
salt.
big
I was
burlap
given the
sack
bag
of
of
rock
rock
salt.
salt.
You just carrying that around? Just carrying a big old bag of
hefting it.
rock
Well,
salt?
look, this is my friends and I have not
Bread
been
crumbs.
very good at leaving notes in the past, and this is the only thing I could think of in the moment. So this is what we're going with.
It's all I've got.
So I'm just sprinkling
let's-
some rock salt behind me. As we
Let's
walk.
cut back over to the werewolf group.
Cool. I will be using 5 luck in order to make this charm a success.
Oh, okay.
All right, come
He
here.
like
come here.
leans in a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out a handkerchief and give him a little dab.
Mhm.
And when I pull it back, I'm gonna just kind of like discreetly. Does it feel sweaty?
No, it feels distinctly oily.
Okay, all right. I don't know how that's different. I
Rob-
fold it up anyway and tuck it in my pocket.
Robin kind of gives an elbow and kind of like, don't hold on. So you boys have just been, or boys and girls, boys and ghouls, maybe, huh? Have you just been hanging out here, right? You haven't done any car races today, have you?
Boys and girls and others.
Boys, y'all have been hanging out.
Yeah.
You haven't done any car races yet, though, today, have you?
We were waiting for new racers. Do you want to
hear me out.
race?
Hear me out. I don't want to race. But you know what? Maybe if Remy's feeling up to it, maybe we'll put our car into the situation. But I kind of point to everybody. Look at all of you. Look at all these new duds, these new legs, these new arms, these new muscles, these new lack of muscles for some of you.
The skeleton one
Sorry.
like looks around a little bit.
Makes eye contact with the ghost.
Really?
It's like, what the fuck?
At least for maybe the first couple of races. I really want to see, and I'm sure you are all interested in what you guys can do in terms of racing. So how about
A classic foot race?
a bunch of foot races?
Whoa.
We have Mr.
Tournament
Zombie
style.
taking on Mr. Jack-o'-lantern. Carl, you can take on this, and I kind of, Robin moves through like a
A
little
classic mix 'em up.
big bracket of just like, yeah, maybe these two, this is whatever. And we can go from there in terms of races.
I'd put some money down.
Exactly.
I'd have a little fun. You guys want to put some money down? You guys
The
want to
rest
win some money?
The rest of the crew starts whispering amongst themselves and starts telling eagerly telling Carl yes to do it.
What do you think, Carl?
What do you think, big man?
Honestly, man, you're my number one pick right now, man. You got the stature, you got the muscles. You're going all the way. You're taking the big prize home.
He's like, yeah, okay.
Excellent. That boy howdy. That sounds like some fun right there. Great idea, Robin. Good call, my man.
They stand there waiting for a moment.
I'll whisper to Remy, empty one of those flasks so we have something to collect it with.
Listen here, and Remy's gonna like empty her flask while she's chatting. Oh, yep, no,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
you're
do what
right.
you want,
You're
you do what
right.
you want.
Just, who
You
am
do
I
what you want.
kidding? Yes.
Carl also takes a swig of his flask.
Ooh.
Remy kind of like, as she's chugging her flask, is just like so pained.
I know he's a werewolf, but he's still like 14 or something. Like,
I know.
terrible
Robin.
for his body.
We didn't say that they were that young.
They're teens.
They're
true.
teens, but they're upper teens.
Okay,
That's
then
true.
fine.
Yeah, they're driving around and stuff.
They're 6. It's the
Thank
I know
you
it's
for
I know in
clarifying.
this day and age, but they're like, let's say they're all cool.
Okay,
18.
good. There's
Okay,
no
okay.
moral
They're cool.
ambiguity then.
They're
Thank
cool,
you.
Very old teens.
Yes.
Where do y'all
Okay.
normally race? What do you normally do for a car? You do like here to the, don't you do the cliff or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember that they
I was gonna say, if I remember correctly, y'all did about here. I kind of walk it over all the way over to the cliff edge, right? And I'm gonna motion for
Yeah.
Remy to put their car at the like close to that if possible.
Mhm.
Be like, why don't we say from here? And I do the like making a line in the dirt sort of thing with my foot from here all the way to Remy's car, touch it, and then make it back here.
Remy is gonna start cruising down there like,
No, before the while you're still saying that, the zombies like, no, you have to race too.
Oh.
Us old fogies.
Yeah.
Ugh.
We're not racing unless you also race.
Okay. I mean,
These are pretty. Look,
I don't know if you guys can
somebody's got to
see.
officiate, and I don't want to be accused of bias with Remy runs because
Remy's just gonna kind of like pull back her leather jacket. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've been in a bit of a tussle. I don't know if you would understand being teenagers. Hopefully you don't have to get shot at too often. I, however, have been shot at many times. I have taken many a bullet, and I would really prefer if I did not have to run. I will do it if you insist, but I would really
did you both
prefer
step
not
out of the
to.
car?
No, I'm in the car.
I'm out.
I've got the window down. I'm
line.
just doing one of these.
Let's cut over to our vampire people. Who you've been following the vampire, correct?
Yes.
Trail of rocks.
It's like, where the fuck? Where were we in this process?
It's not too
We
far.
were Hansel and Greteling salt on presumably a dirt
good.
road,
Right.
which is very, very good.
Look.
Just
Are
don't kick
we-
it by accident.
He leads you to a nearby house in like one of the neighborhoods.
Does it look bumping? Does it look popping?
The lights are on inside. It does
Like
not
fun
like
lights?
no. There's not like strobe lights. There's not like bumping music or anything. But the lights
And
are
stormed by
on, and
Daru.
it does look like there are people inside.
I'm just gonna watch him go in and see how easily, like, I want to see what the process is for going in and out of this party.
Okay, he just walks up to the front door and opens it right up, and he's like, "Come on, guys." And he leaves the door open as he walks in.
Spectacular. So it looks like we could probably, if we wanted to, if we felt like this was a good path, and it seems like it is a path, and we don't have another one. It seems like we're not going to be like locked in there. Hopefully, ideally. Can we like peer in to see, like, from where we are? Can we see if there's like who all else is in there since the door is open?
Yeah, it's like a normal suburban house, except for it's been Tim Burton did.
Nice.
You know, it's
So
like
the hallways are like just slightly like this.
yeah, like all the lamps turned like black, you know, and are all like like everything is just like so everything is like a little bit askew, and everything is like a much grayscaler
It's
color.
Doodle Bob-esque.
Yes. But inside is all the stuff that would be inside of a normal living room. And you can see a group of other similarly dressed people.
But that's it. It's all vamps.
They're all mingling, and he walks up to the group of them, and he like leans in, like whispers something to them, and they all turn over and look at you. And he's like, "Oh, good, new party guests.
Hello. Sorry.
Welcome. Come in, please."
Well,
I swear to
so
God, I thought he was
I don't
just gonna
know
say
that we want to use
refreshments.
up your time. We're just looking for a pumpkin patch. It's getting on that time of the year, I guess, and we're really looking to go buy a pumpkin for decorations, and
One vampire steps out, and he's like a taller one. He's like, "Oh, wonderful! I have a pumpkin patch here. You just need to come in."
Like here on this property?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes, welcome. Come in, and I will give you as many free pumpkins as you can carry.
TP wants to just walk to the right and go around to the back of the house. TP just starts walking away. TP leaves. PT.
Whoa. And then all the vampires start like moving forward.
Well, so I think what my friend here is.
Hold on, you stop them, please. Stop. Do you stop at all when you see that everybody is
My friend,
starting to
maybe hang
quickly
back
rush to
for
the
a
door?
moment?
TP will stop and kind of like do the like heel turn pivot and
Yeah.
look to PT and say, if you call everyone your friend, then no one's your friend. You realize that, right?
Everyone is my friend. That's your
This is a
mistake.
lie. You don't
I-
understand the definition then.
I turn to the vampires and I say,
Who
"What
are all
I
still
think-
walking towards the front door very quickly.
What I think is a great idea is we are going to go get some more friends because this party is looking more like a get-together, and I think y'all want to make it a party. So we're gonna go get our two friends. They're great company. They're good folk, and we're gonna come back with them, and it's going to be a full-on rager, good times, fast times.
Do
at your house.
a hard charm roll because you're
Get that
charming
hard
the whole
charm.
group of them into.
Yeep.
Certainly you could not fail.
Let's see it.
How could that be? What? Come on. Hit it. There we go. Oh, shice.
2 luck. Spend 2 luck.
Oh, yeah.
Make it a
100%.
hard success.
That 2 luck is gone.
Perfect. While
That
you're
2 luck
charming
never
them,
existed.
we cut over to the people at Makeout Point.
The makeout people.
Okay, so like I said, I am currently, unfortunately, riddled with bullets. So therefore, I will run, but it will not be a very fun race.
They're all like approaching your car and like starting to surround it.
Robin is, because Robin's at the walking over to do the line thing. Robin's going to go,
Oh, you're
Hey,
you're outside of the car.
I was outside of the car. Yeah.
Good.
I'm going to be like, hey, teens. And then if they do look, I'm going to pull my jacket off and like fold it up and be like, who wants to race?
Oh my god.
Start fucking very, like you hear knees popping as I'm like doing the
Oh,
leg.
horrible.
Just like, pop. Oh,
He's still in pretty good shape, though.
See the
I
Huge
was
jacked man.
trapeze artist for 7 years, Remy. Oh,
you look
Very
fucking
limber.
good for your age. Like the body is
Ooh.
tight. The skeleton when you deliver that line is doing like classic skeleton laugh. He's like,
I'm
but
being
he can't make noises super good because he doesn't have the organs for
So
it.
he
So
just
He's
he's
just
like,
the chattering of the teeth.
But
just
he
like-
can play his ribcage like his xylophone.
Oh, 1,000% he could. Just gotta get to them. The jack-o'-lantern face is over at the driver's side door, and like goes to open it.
It is
Hey,
locked.
what are you doing?
Yeah, and
What are you
starts
messing with my door
pulling down
for,
the door.
man? Hey, friend.
You,
What's the deal?
The zombies like you have to race too, or no
What?
one races.
What?
Or no one
Okay,
races.
I'm a little confused about your motivation. Maybe you
Our
want to
money's
race me in my
good,
car.
isn't it?
Maybe you guys want to see if you're faster than my car. What do you think? You think you can outrun this old piece of shit?
The vampire
What do
is
you
like,
think?
no, I think we've had enough of car racing today.
Wait, when did there become a vampire there?
There's also a
When-
vampire
wait,
there.
Yeah, wait a minute.
over here. Hang
There's
on,
always
hang
been
on
a
now.
vampire.
Everyone
Hang
goes,
on.
hey.
Oh, there's all
Roll
of them.
back the tape.
There's definitely a vampire there as well. I
Okay.
think.
No, there was a vampire
Thank
and a
you.
werewolf.
Yeah. I got the whole crew. I think I said everything
whole
but
thing.
Ghost.
Remy, don't worry about it. You just race.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right. I might have to walk this one, but god damn it, I will give it my goodest, and I will give it a shot. Let me just. You guys want me to park this at the end of the cliff, or just leave it over here? What are we doing here? What are we doing?
The jack-o'-lantern is still silently like pulling on your driver's side door.
Okay, Remy's just.
The zombie's like, no, leave the car there. Let's race now.
Okay. Remy's gonna take her shotgun and strap it to her back. Like I assume she has some kind of
Yeah, you got some
assembly
sort of
for
thing,
carrying it.
but
yeah.
it's not gonna look as awesome because you're inside of your car, so you kind of have to awkwardly.
As I'm getting out of my car, I'm putting the shotgun on my back and I'm closing the car behind me and I'm rolling up the window and I'm locking it.
Yeah, they step out of your way when you open the door, but they're like kind of crowded around you as you're walking over to the start line.
Okay. She's gonna take a puff of her cigarette and then do the like Can you guys give me a little bit of fucking space here? You know, I don't really know what this is about. I don't know if this is your hormones or what, but you guys gotta scoot the fuck out of my way, please.
Oh yes, of course.
Thank you.
They all like just form like a slightly wider circle around you as they continue to
Honestly,
follow
I
you
can
to the start
smell
line.
the hormones from here. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Robin is briefly going to go into Carney voice for a second and just be like, step right up here, boys. Everybody line up in a nice orderly fashion. We've got quite the contest today.
No, you two up front. You two can get a head start because you're human.
I thought we were doing a
point-
nice one-on-one. I'm trying to play some bets. Okay, we got to at
point-
least have a bracket system going on here.
I point at the zombie and I go, listen, Jack. And I kind of, and then I point over to the jack-o'-lantern and I go, unless your name's Jack, in which I apologize. But either way,
The jack-o'-lantern says nothing.
why don't we all start at the same line so that when I whip all of your tails, nobody has anything to say, oh, he got a head start.
They are all gathering in a line behind you two now.
I walk to their line and I stand permanently. I nut muscle my way in, so I'm right next to two people. And I go, yeah.
As
This old man
you
will not be
wish.
denied.
So just Remy's in front right now, and
Remy needs the head start.
where is
Remy's
Carl?
riddled with bullets. She needs
Carl's-
head-
Yeah.
Carl's at the end of the at the end of the line, and you notice that everybody's starting to look like they're breathing harder, like the zombie's full drooling a ton,
Oh God.
and Carl's like, "Oh man."
Carl, come over here, my friend.
And
Come here,
Carl-
This
pal.
is-
I would really prefer if you would run next to me because I know you the best.
While you're saying that, the vampire's like, "Ready, set, go," and immediately they start lunging, and it does not look like it's so Robin maybe starts sprinting, but they does not look like they are running.
Yes.
They immediately look like they're trying to descend
Yeah.
on both of you.
Of
And that
course,
is where-
of course.
Robin is 50-50. Like, I'm definitely suspicious of this, but also I would really like to win this. I need to prove myself
I
as a
do
50-year-old man.
imagine that you get to jump on them because you immediately.
Just fucking ah!
Remy,
But that is where we're going to leave
Okay.
it.
I
while
hate
we take
you.
a quick break.
I hate
Oh.
you so much. Why are you trying to kill me with cartoon characters? Why are you like this?
Halloween.
Don't worry.
But don't.
Or probably worry a lot.
We'll be
Honestly.
No matter what.
right back.
I wonder if you caught any of that doodle, Bob. It's Outlaws and Old Ones. It's us. We're back.
Pow.
You're welcome.
When we last left our Outlaws, they were in two situations. One was Remy McSquemmy and Robin Renard being about to be completely attacked in the middle of a foot race by pretty much all of the Halloween types, but teenage versions. And we have TP and PT, who are in the middle trying to convince a party of vampires to wait for them to bring back more guests to the house instead of just probably grabbing them right now from the looks of it. So let's do those first.
Okay.
Vampires.
So I just lucked my way into a hard success for us,
Yes,
for me
yes.
telling them that we're gonna go get our friends and come back.
How many friends do you have?
I mean, it depends on how many you want me to bring. I am the world famous Peter Sinclair after all.
Roll your fame. Waiting on the fame roll.
Another
That's the same exact
Alright.
roll as my
That's-
last one.
Wow.
good.
What are the odds of that?
World famous. I'm sorry. Maybe in your part of the world, but I don't know you.
I'm beginning to think. I turn to TP and I'm starting to think that these personalities that sort of took over these people from another dimension of some sort. In any case, I can bring back. I have two people in mind, but I could bring back probably more than that if you wanted. It
Yes,
depends
we'll-
on how wild you're trying to get to for this night.
Oh, pretty wild. How fast can you get these two back?
I mean,
mean,
look at how fast
They have a car.
I can go extremely fast. I'm. Some say I'm the fastest.
Right. Well, how about I give you an hour, and if you're
Seems
not
reasonable.
back by then, and then he steps forward and takes like a big sniff from you. He goes, "I'll come find you."
Yeah, I would appreciate it if you don't sniff my companion here.
Look, it's all right. It's all right. I work hard on my just general sort of
You don't
perception.
sniff, my friend.
I appreciate that you like my particular brand of musk. We
Oh,
will.
yes.
We will return.
Recently scabbed over chest wound kind of musk.
That
Yeah, I'm well locked into that.
that is
So-
part of it.
Beware.
It's part of it specifically right now, and I'm a little sore about it. Anyway, we'll be back.
So you have an hour, or else we will come retrieve you.
Spectacular.
No problem.
I look forward to
Free of
coming
charge.
back.
Wonderful. And they all do like the backwards glide back into the house.
Oh my god.
Do they close the door?
Yes.
I would like to continue my pursuit around the side of the house.
Okay. You will have to roll sneak in order for them to not know that you are sneaking around the back of their house.
Okay.
And PT,
Okay.
what will you be doing?
Walking.
You. Oops. Oops.
I'm going to be
Whoops a
walking
daisies.
away from the
Away.
Okay.
I'm on the sidewalk, sort of just like out of view of the front of the building, but watching what TP is doing.
I like to
Okay.
imagine that I was walking like on the porch, just like crouched down, and I misstepped, and I thought there was still more porch, and there wasn't, and it was just like a doot doot doot.
Yep. And it's just the classic like branch snapping, and you can kind of see through the window that they immediately are rushing towards it. But let's cut over to make out point.
Okay. Okay.
The
I have
making
I
out
have
is
a plan.
happening.
Okay. So
Everyone
Remy
stops attacking
having
and starts making out.
yes.
Well,
Remy-
I will say
ahead.
Robin has like started his running, so he is like a little bit in front of all of you.
Oh yeah, this old horse has still got
Is
it, baby.
anybody going
Chariots
after
of Fire
Robin
starts
though, or are
playing.
they all?
There's-
What is?
This is
happening?
happening very quickly. You only
Huh.
have like a moment to react, but there is a mix of one's going after Robin and one's going after you.
Okay.
Is Carl one of them?
No,
Okay.
Okay.
Remy in
But it's kind of hard to tell.
full,
in the panic.
Yeah, of
like
course, of course.
Remy in full, like having been traumatized many times now mode, and also on the brink of death, is just going into full like attack mode. So she's going to yell, Carl!
Do
I get his attention? Get in the fucking car, Carl. And then she's just gonna whip out her souped up baseball bat, run for the car, and do one of these like shapow, like with her baseball bat, and just knock all the bitches out of the way that she could possibly knock out of the way as she runs back to the car, presumably which she is not too far from, because she
Yeah.
is hobbling at
This
this
is correct.
point.
This
So
is correct. You're not
okay,
too far from it.
cool.
Um,
And also, I would like to intimidate Carl into doing what I say.
Screaming yell at
so
Carl.
what did we say?
That
There's
is why I was very dramatic
Yes.
with my yell.
So there's Carl, there's a vampire, there's a skeleton, there's a
A zombie.
jack-o'-lantern, there's a zombie.
And a
Mhm.
ghost.
Is there a ghost?
There's
I think
a
I
ghost.
specifically avoided saying
Oh, sorry.
ghost.
Oh, there's a Frankenstein's
I
There's
thought
a
it
monster
was
Frankenstein
and a
zombie.
monster
was
zombie.
and a
ghost.
mummy.
There's-
Okay,
and
then
a
we'll
mummy,
throw
yes, and a
ghost.
mummy. Thank you.
So like 8.
Eight.
Sure.
So like 8
Great.
teens, Carl included.
Yes. So,
Honestly, that's less than I thought, so that's great.
yes.
that's
So
It's more than I
They're
hoped.
teens. They're
Carl is kind of petrified. There are 4 that are chasing after Robin because he kind of put himself in the midst of them. So we'll say you have the jack-o'-lantern,
Fuck 'em.
the vampire, and the skeleton.
okay. Fine. I'm
Okay.
I'm fully
now for
bashing with
all-
my
All
baseball
3 of
bat.
them, I'm gonna call it a maneuver, and I'm going to allow you to do like the full windmill, and it's not going to be for damage. It's just going to be to like get them all out of the way.
Yeah.
So roll your brawl 3 times.
My intent is, I am also recalling that Remy is like torn between recalling that these are human teenagers and also like,
Kinda kill 'em.
I will not fucking die
Yeah.
right now. This is
Yeah.
not how Remy is going to
To
die.
these nerds.
So there is
No.
like an element of
Cartoon
desperation
teenagers.
and rage and
Yeah.
just like,
I'm not letting the
girl,
bottom
get in the
boys-
fucking
Yeah.
car. you
Yeah,
know?
not dying to the bottom boys. Not today.
Not dying to the bottom boys. Hard, hard, hard.
Boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom.
Hard.
Many
Well, look at the stats on that.
peni.
Triple
Yeah, I
hard.
guess. I
Yeah.
mean,
Still, those were all under
that's
50.
me
That was pretty
During a
solid.
long weekend.
you have
And I-
more than a 50% chance to get a hard success.
Yeah.
Yes.
Physically, I don't know how it works, but it looks like when in the Three Stooges where there's like the triple slap. So you managed to just swipe all of them, and that was the vampire, the jack-o'-lantern,
Skeleton.
and the skeleton.
Mhm.
They get to they do the whoop, and they'll get knocked over.
Like bowling pins.
Yeah, so there's
under
nothing
my
between
mighty strength.
there's nothing between you and Carl.
Okay.
Roll intimidate on Carl,
I will intimidate the shit out of Carl, dude.
and
Yes.
so
I was gonna say
he
if I don't
starts-
get a bonus for actually yelling Carl, I'm gonna scream.
Yeah.
Okay.
He starts like doing the scramble a little bit in the dirt to run over to the car. And
What a sweetie.
you, Robin,
Yeah.
got your little head start.
Yeah.
And so now there are another 4 that like they kind of misstep at because they didn't think that you were going to launch out of there so fast.
Didn't
And so-
expect the old.
They take
I'm
a
just
second.
really picturing
used to be-
Robin like
I used to be
"Haha."
called the San Francisco Express back in my day.
But now it takes them a moment, but now they're in full pursuit of you. So there is the scene of you just sprinting with like this group of 4 monsters like all running after you, and they look like they're enjoying it. Like this is a fun event for them.
I okay.
Let's cut. Are you gonna do anything else besides keep sprinting?
For now, I'm just gonna keep running.
Cool. So let's cut over to TP, who has just failed a sneak roll and alerted the
Just
attention.
done biffed it.
Now, I will remind
Done a
you,
big old whopper.
you can use luck points 1 for 1 to alter a roll, or you can push a roll, in which case you roll again. But if you fail that second time, it will be bad. Like
I would like to push it, please, because I don't have
Okay.
nearly enough luck.
Oh, God.
Oh
What was the
please.
last one? Last was a 97.
97.
70. Well, it's good.
Can't be
odds.
worse. That's a good
It-
stealth.
Before you
Can
roll
be
it,
worse.
Mhm.
before you roll it, in which way are you going to push it? So you just fell off the deck a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So how are you going to try to like just throw yourself right back into a sneak even harder to get out of your little mistake?
So since I'm like how I'm envisioning it, it's like a porch. I imagine there's space under the porch. Maybe there's like that like grating stuff, that like wooden lattice. Thank you, lattice
Yeah.
work or something like that. If I like fell down, I assume I would like to try to like get under the porch. And
Yeah, just like launch yourself beneath the porch.
Yeah.
Like a tuck and roll, like a stop, drop, and roll situation.
But super
Yeah.
sneaky, like.
But like
Incredibly
super
stealth.
sneaky.
Yeah. No,
Well,
you
my
see,
hope is that
But, like,
my
very
intention
quietly.
is that like they heard the noise and they think, oh, someone's there, and maybe they think that someone bolted elsewhere, like behind their
Yeah.
house to
you
wherever.
yeah, when
they're
you're
hiding.
dropping, you see an opening like that is clearly into a crawl space underneath the house. So
A regular success.
Hey,
And
that's
you're able-
nice.
you're able to launch yourself
Shoo.
into there.
Ah,
So you are now in the crawl space underneath the house.
good, great, good. I feel like I'm like
Yes.
looking through the lattice work, like towards where PT is, and just like
Yeah, the door slides, the window slides open, and the first vampire pokes his head out, and he like looks down at the ground, like where he had fallen, and he looks up at PT, and he like waves over. He's like, you should really hurry up.
Don't worry about me. I know my time. I've got it all under control.
Yes.
We'll be
We'll-
back.
We'll wait for you to start dinner.
That's very polite of you. I appreciate that greatly.
Oh,
What's on the docket?
I consider it absolutely essential. I'll show you when you get back.
Spectacular. Any hints as to what is? I do like a surprise, but
he's just smiling at you as he slowly closes the window.
If there's
That fully
dairy, I
sounded
need to
like
know so I can
evil
take a
ed,
pill.
dude.
That's what I yeah.
Yes, very good.
Dinner's ready.
I fucking love Fright Night.
I
Y'all should
was
watch
just
Fright
about to
Night.
say, dude, I fucking love Fright Night. Shit.
Not streaming anywhere, or else I would have
Oh,
already done
it
it.
would be the whole podcast.
Yes. What are you doing, PT?
I'm like looking as the door closes. I'm gonna like go over to the side and like look through the lattice work and just be like, what?
I was trying to get in the back.
That's
You can't hear anything.
don't
You're both whispering at
understand
each
you.
other, but like you're out on the street and like they're underneath the house, so it is just you're watching each other whisper and you're not able to hear anything.
Okay. I
What are you doing? I can't hear you.
I don't understand what you're saying. I guess
Go.
Yes, you can do hand motions like that.
Panto,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna wait. I'm here. I'm here. You can go, but I'm gonna be here. Oh, okay, all right.
Don't die.
You don't die.
You don't.
Oh, okay.
It's just like it's just this. Okay, I'm gonna try to not be loud because I want to take a sneaky peeky.
Where's your sneak?
Oh,
Your
see
sneak
if
is
there's a
very
pumpkin pack here. My
Yes.
sneaky show
So
up.
you're sneaky. You're good on your stealth roll now. So you will be sneaking
Amazing.
underneath the house, and it will be like you can hear them like walking around above you as you're
Yikes.
sneaking towards the other side of the house, I presume. Back
Spoiler:
over-
there's no basement in this house because I can sneak underneath it.
Mhm. You can tell there's no basement. Yeah.
Ha 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 ha.
Back
We'll just get
at.
trapped in the attic.
Well, okay.
I love the look at the front door, run right up the stairs. Back at Makeout Point.
Okay.
Okay, so what?
Remy's going to the
Me,
car.
Carl, to the car.
You and Carl managed to throw yourselves into the car,
Okay.
and you
Doors
look
locked.
and
Windows
you,
are up. I'm just gonna turn it
Yeah.
on.
You can already it turns on, and you can already barely see Robin, Renard, and the other crew because they've like run off into the darkness.
We're
Oh, it's
running
foggy, isn't
up
it?
to the. I'm doing the race,
Yes,
which was up to the cliff.
yes, which the cars were not facing, so there's no headlights pointing that way. So you
the
all,
headlights. I got you.
the headlights are all like in a circle basically. except for
headlights wise.
Remy's
I was
that's
like, we
off
were
to one
there.
side.
We're not like far.
Remy's doing the
Yeah.
classic like, just
Mhm.
heading that direction,
Okay.
peeling out, as it were,
All right. The
in whatever fucking Bandana Jones's car.
Yes,
yeah.
that you have to
Okay.
bring back. In.
Now we said
All right.
that you have the mummy, the Frankenstein's monster,
The skeleton.
Zombie.
the
Not the
zombie,
skeleton.
and what was the fourth one?
Not the vampire, not the skeleton, not the jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah. So
The ghost?
we said there
Ghost.
was a ghost. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
And the ghost. The other three are kind of slow, honestly, so they're having trouble like wobbling after you.
Good. They got
But-
fucking bashed.
But the ghost manages to like pass right through you, doing his like ghost
Hey.
jump, and then he's like
Ugh.
he just like pops up in front of you, so you see the two orb eyes like right in front of your eyes. And he's just trying to like be in your way, basically.
I'm gonna go. That's 2 points for unsportsmanlike conduct, and I'm gonna poke him in the eyes.
Yes.
Would you simply
Roll.
Three Stooge his
Yes.
ass?
Let's see. Let me do.
Please.
Roll what?
You're rolling your brawl because you notice that this is happening right as the ghost is trying to do the head wrap around thing.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, so roll your
Extreme
Shit.
success.
Oh, shit.
whoa.
Do I need to roll for
Awesome.
damage? It was kind of just a move to like stop him, but do you want me if I can roll for damage if need be? But-
no.
okay.
Because you do maximum damage anyway if you roll.
No,
Yeah.
that's a
extreme.
crit. Not an
No,
extreme.
it's just
Oh.
extreme. I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
Oh,
with
That's how you did it
Okay.
with the brass knucks.
Works. I'm fine with that.
yeah. You
That sounds awesome.
That's how you pummeled that chihuahua.
you
Not
That's
this.
anthropomorphic,
Anthropomorphic
chihuahua person.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oops. Uh-oh. Hold on.
Not
Hold on.
fucking
What did
Yoshi
you do?
Goat.
I pressed something on this computer that
Oh,
like opened
no.
up stuff, but everything's fine.
Was
Cool,
it
we're all
porn?
good.
It was
Yes,
porn.
you.
It was all
No,
porn.
it was. I think
Definitely
there's a
porn.
play button on this keyboard, so Apple
But-
Music tried to pop up, but I don't
Very
have Apple
nervous.
Music. So I saw the front cover of Aha for one moment. I guess they used to have Apple Music, and then it disappeared. So I don't know. You poke the ghost right in the eyes. It is sharp and hard, and your aim is true, and it goes
Oh.
right down the center, and it is like the poke into the water balloon, and then the
No.
and you get you
No.
run
Need to do
right
that.
right through an
No.
entire splatter of just like white goopy ectoplasm.
Oh my
that
god,
the
you
ghost
exploded
just
that
turned
teen's
into.
eyeballs. That's so gross.
That was
Ooh.
a teen.
That was a teen.
18-year-old. Do you stop running or anything?
Absolutely not. I will compartmentalize that and handle it later.
Maybe just do some drive.
I'm winning this
to
race.
Uh,
Winning this race.
Remy,
Horror isn't even in it
you
right now.
you whip the car around. I assume you're going in the direction
He ran
that
with the car.
that
Yeah.
Robin was running.
Yeah, but not like Remy knows how to fucking drive, right? So
Yep.
Remy's not just like, let me plow directly.
No,
I'm a horror movie victim. I'm gonna plow into everyone. No, like
No,
I'm
well,
just
in
driving
fact,
in that direction.
Yeah. The first thing you see is the three people that have been pursuing you, the
Mhm.
vampire, the skeleton, the jack-o'-lantern, all have stood up and they're like coming at you now as you're driving towards them.
Cool. I flick my cigarette at the vampire.
You.
So you drive around them and flick the cigarette.
No, okay. I'm
You're driving directly at them. You'd have to flick your
Oh.
cigarette faster than your car is going. Look,
How did they get? Okay,
I imagine
thought you were
Remy
driving
ran
towards me.
past them
Cigarette
and-
flicking.
I'm driving in the direction that Robin is running, but they are in front of my car.
so if you're all we're here,
Mm-hmm.
car is here.
Okay.
Robin's been running this way. So you ran to the car. They stand up here. So now you're seeing them.
Okay, so I'm swerving around them and flicking my cigarette out of the car.
Cool.
I'm no longer aiming directly at a person. I'm just
Just
Yeah.
flicking in their general direction just to be like, fuck you, and swerving around them so that I do not hit any of them.
Roll drive auto.
Sure. I would love to. I hope I don't
just
kill
to
these
successfully
bees.
swarm
Okay.
around without like them
Oh,
grabbing
Lord.
you or anything like that.
I'm so good at all these rules now. Thank God, dude.
So you swerve around them and are now driving after Robin.
Did I
and
hit
Harvey.
anyone with my cigarette butt?
Yes. You hit the jack-o'-lantern.
I knew it.
I cackle. Does his face light up?
No.
More.
Oh,
Damn it.
No, just
I was
bounces off.
hoping
come on.
I was hoping you would
Had
get
the
in there. and
backlight.
That's fair. That's fair.
Cigarettes don't even ignite gasoline. I don't know what you want.
It's Halloween Village and it's full of magical wonder. Okay,
It's true.
listen.
This is true. Let's cut back over to the vampire house.
PT gets sad and lonely, so I'm going to sneak to go up with TP.
Amazing.
So you want to sneak underneath the house?
Yes.
Roll your stealth roll.
I just
Roll your
imagine
sneakums.
PT standing there for like 1 minute, like,
Woo.
okay, enough of that. Oof. Oof. But you got that sneaky pack, my dude.
So you're
I'm sorry.
you're trying to sneak over, and you step on the same group of twigs that TP had landed on, and make the same noise. And you have the immediate like, oh, do you use luck or push it or anything?
Gonna push it.
You're gonna push it.
I'm gonna push
The-
it.
Are you? Is it to throw yourself underneath the house, just like TP did?
God, I hope you succeed.
You're diving for it as they open
That's
up the
only
window.
6.
I don't think I can use luck on a push
You can't
roll.
spend luck on a push
Oh, you
roll. You do
can't.
one or the other. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh dear.
So
Oh, my
You-
old bones! Oh,
Yeah.
I slipped on some dog doo-doo. And I hurt.
So yes, you do step into a dog doo-doo, and it makes you slip, so you don't hit your target, which is like the little crawl space opening, and instead you hit the lattice work on the side. For I'll be nice and say only 1 damage.
Oh,
1
great.
out of 4 is a quarter of his health right now.
Yes,
True.
I can't. I
It's
literally can't give you
25% of
any
my
less. And the window opens up, and it's your old friend, and he's like looking down on you now.
Hello, I'm very sorry. I tripped. I tripped and I hurted, but I'm going now. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'll be back. What do we got? Like 56 minutes now?
You're saying this, and you have like the little trickle of blood on your forehead. And he's like, "Oh no, friend, let me come help you.
No, that's okay.
I'll come help. No, that's it's very okay. It's very okay. I will come down right now. In fact, why don't we all go down and help our new friend?"
Yes, right when I get back from getting my other friends, and PT's just gonna run. He's just gonna run fully away.
Yeah, because you can see him like go back into the house, and then like they're moving towards the door.
Blah, blah, blah.
How far did I get?
You've now made it to the other side of the house. You're looking
good.
through the lattice work at a beautiful pumpkin patch out in the moonlight.
Amazing. And like to themselves, they're just gonna look out and they're gonna be like, "Oh, damn it," and they're just gonna try to find a way out.
Yes, because there is just lattice work in your way right
Yeah.
now.
Or like
You do
I'll
have a
break
large
my way
knife.
out. I have a large knife, but I also have big muscles.
Big, meaty
Big-
claw.
I'll just punch my way out if I need to.
So while you're looking around, you actually see PT Sinclair running off, and a group of vampires all chasing after him.
Oh my god.
Oh, so you're the
I'm running to
damn
find my
it.
friends. Yeah, I'm yelling this to all you new friends and no
To the
one
neighbor.
else.
Yes, we'll help you find them. Just slow down.
No.
We'll help you.
Just
Yeah.
stop running.
Stop running, and we'll all help you find your friends.
I'm gonna get a damn pumpkin.
So what are you
And a
exiting
pumpkin.
the way that you
Yeah.
came in, or are you going to try to
No.
break?
Well, because that would take more time to get.
What's your
I'm
brawl
not gonna
like?
get it. My brawl, my
80,
fighting
right?
brawl is 80.
Yeah, if you do a successful fighting brawl, you can just punch the lattice open. These are pulp rules. You can just do like a brah,
Prayer.
like a couple
Um,
maybe, but like yeah.
Splinter the wood out. Just
Yes.
it's weak. Like the lattice work is not like they're
It's
not
a
like
haunted
2x4s.
house,
It's
Yeah.
like
quote
they're like
unquote.
the thin little. It's for show. Almost.
Extreme success.
oh fuck yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Punch the shit out of that lattice.
So there's from the
Punch
outside,
it.
you just see like the lattice work explode forward as you've given it a mighty punch.
My hope is that the sound may also distract some of the vampires.
No, they're long gone.
You get to do this for free now.
Oh,
Because
good.
of
I'm
the
gonna pick
distraction.
a pumpkin. A nice pumpkin. Is there only one pumpkin
Pumpkins.
in this pumpkin patch that's like so beautifully lit by like one stream of moonlight?
Yeah, there is.
The moonlight catches it.
You notice that there is one pumpkin that
Mm-hmm.
is actually already been carved with a perfect jack-o'-lantern face.
How convenient! I take it.
But it is
I ta-
sitting. It is sitting there like it is in the shaft of moonlight. It is in the center of the
Uh-huh.
pumpkin patch, on top of a scarecrow as his head.
Danny Elfman ass music's playing right now.
Yep.
I think nothing of it because but it's just a scarecrow, right? I'm just gonna go up to it and be like, God damn, this fucking pumpkin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
As you're reaching up, it does like no. It starts grabbing you, and like it tries to do the jump scare, like
Oh, you.
It's like up here like
scarecrow
this.
on the porch
Yeah.
to a trick or treater where
I
they're
think-
like hand in
Yeah.
the candy bowl. Blah.
I think
Yeah.
the hands are up like this, but I don't think TP just kind of like the whole with the whole like scare, just like
Deadpan.
done.
Oh.
I'm just gonna try to pop the head off.
You're done. Oh, that's very good.
Let's cut over to the racers before we deal with that.
The wacky racers.
We'll be right back.
How's Robin doing, dude?
Terminator
I gotta
2.
know. I gotta
Robin's
hear.
Terminator
running,
2,
he's covered in goop.
Controlled breathing, fucking. Hoo. I'm getting John Connor in that fucking motorbike, whether I fucking die or not. I don't care. I'm
Again,
winning.
Now that the ghost is gone, we have a zombie, a mummy, and a Frankenstein's
Frankenstein's
monster.
So like literally all of them doing like the.
Turning around.
The Frankenstein's monster
I'm not.
stops.
I'm trying very hard.
Doing squats. Like,
No,
while
I'm
you're
trying very
running.
hard. Robin is trying very hard objectively. He is not.
The Frankenstein's monster stops and he grabs the entire head of the zombie and in one just like pops it right off. He's like, "What are you doing?" And then he just like launches it after you.
No.
And I'm gonna do.
I was gonna say roll that throw.
I'm rolling on it.
Let's
I'm rolling
see.
on it.
Let's fucking see.
You watch the as you're running, there's a zombie head that flies by you going nom, 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 nom. And it like lands in the dirt in front of you, and he's like looking up at you and he's going
I look at him. I briefly look at where the finish line is, and I go, I'm just going to say close but no cigar, that I'm going to turn around and soccer kick him back to his body.
roll.
No, I'm going to say that's not the right way to get ahead in life, and then I'm going to kick it.
Yes. Very good.
Thank
Remy,
you.
Remy
What do
hears
we-
this from the car and
Yeah,
tackles
Remy's
some more.
Yo.
I believe you'd have to roll your soccer skill. I don't
They're
know.
like an
Look,
athletic
listen.
skill
I think it would be under the
or dexterity, maybe.
Just kicking it.
No, you could
There's
definitely.
definitely like a
There's a
skill that
track.
could be.
That's
yeah.
not like. Well, for some reason I
No,
saw track and I
is
thought track and field,
stock.
and that's
No,
not
no,
what
no.
that's not what that is at
It
all.
would be. It'd be
Unfortunately.
under like the arts and crafts one, which starts at.
Okay.
What do you mean arts and it's kicking?
There's a. It's just a
Yeah, what
subcategory of skills.
You don't
It's so
think
they
it
don't-
would be like
Can I just roll, like, a dex?
dexterity?
It's so that they don't have to put like whittling.
It
No,
starts at
wording.
0.5, by the way.
Yeah. So
It starts at 5%.
5%. So like everybody starts out 5% good at like this is for
Everybody's 5% good at kicking.
What is this?
To be clear,
Even
this
though
is
it is
not-
a sport.
this is
What is,
not
what is this for?
for kicking the head. This
Yeah.
is for nailing the body with the head when you're
Oh,
running
oh,
back.
back.
that's
Oh.
fine. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I'm
Okay,
saying
okay.
roll, and you have a 5% chance of getting better at like nailing people with kick. With like,
I'm just gonna
kicking
roll a
people's head.
D100. Oh, never.
Yeah,
mind.
yeah. Just do /R1D100. And here's the roll.
23.
Yes. So you go
Good
a little
less.
wide, but you do kick it in the general direction.
And you get to say that snappy line.
I do. The line is said no matter
Snappy,
what.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You can't.
Snappy
you can't
as hell.
stop me from
Can't
saying
take
the
that away
line.
from me.
Yeah.
Remy, your car is now like reaching the group of three. You see like the headless zombie, the Frankenstein's monster, who is like now behind them a little bit because he stopped, and the mummy,
Okay.
and they're like directly in your way as you're driving towards, and you can see like Robin further out there because your headlights.
Okay, I'm just gonna call it Robin. Over here, my friend. You've already won. Let's call it quits.
Robin, you are not across the finish line. You can barely hear over the sound of the car.
Okay, I'm just
Robin.
I'm gonna continue toward the finish line. And I will tell you right now, my end goal is to do like a swerve. Like, wait, okay, where is the finish line? Because
Just a little further out.
we had said something about the cliff.
Yeah.
And it seems like they did not actually do the cliff.
No,
So
they're
what are
going
they
towards the
actually
cliff. Yeah.
But
They're
it's
just not there
not
yet.
to the. But it's not what we had
edge
said
of
was
the
the
cliff.
cliff and back. But it's not actually the cliff.
It's
and back.
just the cliff. Yeah,
Sounds like
It's
it's
just
Right
the
now,
cliff.
right now he's been talking like the finish line is the cliff.
is the cliff because
Okay.
they're being shitty, and I don't.
So
Roll.
Remy's gonna give a lot of room between her car and the cliff. Like not cutting it close for style points, just like very much leaving room and going to do the like skid to a halt thing is
If
my
you-
ultimate goal.
If you want to do the skid to a halt thing, he's getting close enough to where you have to drive auto. Fail does not mean that you drive off the cliff. A fumble, on the other hand, I don't know. I mean, I do know you're going off the cliff. And you
Yeah,
fall.
I mean,
Yeah, but you can use
Some
like
fumble.
one luck to save a fumble, right?
Yes, on just normal skill rolls, I believe you
Yeah.
can.
you can still
just use
spend
luck.
Yeah.
luck. Yeah.
Okay.
Unless, let me check that real fast. No, because I
I'm not
Can't
gonna put
fix-
all my
can't
eggs in
can't
that
fix
basket.
fumbles.
I thought look okay.
It's just
so a fumble is a fumble. no
weapons
matter
Malfunctions
what
cost
fumble.
like whatever
10
to
luck.
fix it.
Yeah.
To stop it. From
Fumbles
being
can't be
a-
fixed, which makes
Okay.
sense. I think. So
Just don't
This is-
fumble. You're fine.
Just
this
don't
is to do the
fumble.
cool swerve in front of him.
Yeah.
Drive auto.
Okay. Think. Shoo.
There you go.
Go.
Hey, that
There
hard
you go.
success.
So you managed to drive around the
I was
teens,
really worried.
past Robin, do the cool like swerve, and I assume like open the door for him.
Oh yeah, because Carl is fully in the passenger seat with next to me, so I'm like popping open the driver's side like passenger backseat door
Yep.
so that he can just do a little
I-
tumble.
Robin, you see
Yeah.
the open car.
diving in.
So good.
I
I don't know how this worked out so well. I'm thrilled.
I'm
Yeah.
diving in and looking at mainly Carl, but saying it to both of them and saying, just because you got here first didn't mean you won.
Nope. That you're a very fit man, Robin. Okay, listen, great job. Wow, I'm very impressed.
the other three are running
Right,
at
go.
you now.
Okay,
Oh.
hitting the gas.
You all peel out of there. And let's cut over to PT Sinclair, who is currently running away from a group of vampires.
T. Sinclair pursued by vampires.
I here's what I'm gonna do.
Enter pursued by a vampire.
Oh, I don't have my soap anymore. What happened to all my soap?
Oh, the bag of
You have so
God,
much
that
salt,
was from-
though.
Damn.
Was
You
that
traded
from
it for a
like,
bag of salt.
was the bag okay? I don't. Sorry,
It's a
my
different thing.
I don't.
I know the bag of soap was like many scenarios ago, right?
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
like 20 years ago.
That's
okay.
where we were
No,
doing, like,
that
the-
was
I
Just
I
be
don't
ready.
know what this
Stop it.
is gonna do, but I'm here for a good time, not a long time or both. And I'm gonna pull out one of my gnomish elixirs and I'm gonna drink it.
Oh, the gnomish elixir.
oh my.
I think
God.
I may have traded the soap for the gnomish elixir.
I think you did
I think you
actually.
did.
Okay, well, I never decided what the gnomish elixir does.
That
so
was
let
at Naganomi.
Naga Nomi Plaza.
I hate it here. I hate it. I gotta go. It's time for me to leave.
Please never
Taylor's
leave.
legacy lives
If you
long
leave,
then
after
we'll
he
just do
passed
this.
his retirement.
I've come up with 4 things that the gnomish elixir does. They're all good, and I'm rolling a d4 for which one it is.
Nice.
Okay.
You roll. You know what I
Okay.
just realized? You know what I just realized is PT Sinclair is the definition of an alchemist who has lived past his expiration date. Gonna just pop
it
out a
is.
rib there, buddy.
Oh my god, TP would definitely just rip
I'll
one
do
of those
it.
rib bones right
I'll
out.
cut one.
dude.
You got a big hole right there right now. I'll just reach and grab it
just
real quick.
reach in there.
You got to spare one of those, right?
Unfortunately,
Literally
I
a spare rib.
I rolled the most boring one, but
Damn.
you get 4 health points back.
Whoa!
That literally more than
Arguably
double.
the
That's
most
like it
helpful.
almost
Yeah.
doubles your health.
I go from 3
Your
to
current
7.
health.
Yes, but you still have a
Literally
group of
does, 'cause
vampires
aren't they at
chasing after
3
you,
health now?
Yeah.
and all of the other ones would have helped more with that.
Well,
I did roll a 1.
I feel better.
You feel better about your bad situation.
Yeah.
hmm,
But you turn around, they are still very much chasing after you.
yeah.
Let's cut over to the pumpkin patch where you're getting attacked by a scarecrow, which
Awesome.
is still like legitimately like grabbing you. Like it is not just like
well, I was
hey.
hoping it was just flailing around.
The scarecrow is going in for like the full grab. They're trying to do a maneuver to like hold on to you. So they're rolling for that. You feel that their hands are trying to like grab onto you. What do you how do you respond to this?
In my headcanon,
Go retort
TP
counseling.
is trained in like has kind of trained themselves in like close quarter combat.
CQC.
CQC stuff. So I think they're gonna try to like smack those hands away. I want to try to
22. Thanks for stopping in.
Hi.
I want to try to like snap one of the arms off. That's my intent. How I get there, whenever I get there, is fine. But I just basically want to like smack the hands away.
Cool.
The repelling motion, you know,
you just,
get them out of the way.
want to use your brawl to smack the hands away.
Pretty
That's
much.
the point. Yes.
Yeah. All that flowery words to just say, let me smack hands with hands.
Yep. Roll your brawl.
Exactly what I needed. A success out of 80 out of 80.
You're
And you
getting a lot of
managed to
exacts.
to slap the hands right out of the way when they reach for you. What do you
Yeah.
what do you do
Specifically
now?
with Fighting Brawl, you had an exact.
Listen,
40 for
I
hard
am
success.
strong.
You
I
had an
am
exact
very
16 for an
strong.
extreme success.
Yeah.
I am strong.
You've hit
I would
all of your
like
exact numbers for Fighting Brawl today.
I would like to grab both arms and go behind the skeleton and basically like go up, like pull them back and then up to get the arms to not swing at
doing,
me
like-
anymore.
This is remember a scarecrow with a jack-o'-lantern head.
This is
Not
correct.
a skeleton. Yeah. So are you doing the one where you like
Actually, is it okay? Like now that if I have a hold, if I do have any sort of like touching it, is it just all soft? Does it feel like there's anything like solid in it, like sticks or?
Yeah, no, there's something solid in it. It is like
Okay.
it has cushioning to it, but it is not like super weak.
Right. I'm thinking because in my head I'm like I could just tie the arms together behind
No,
it.
they're not Gumby arms. They're,
Okay.
there's some sort of joints in there. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
So you are going to try to
cool,
do
cool.
like the wrap behind and get the arms up.
Yeah, well, my intention was to like essentially, if this was a human being, like pop both arms out of sockets.
Jeez.
This is what TP was built for.
Yeah. So you're
Literally a murder machine.
you're trying to maneuver them into a arm hold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arm lock.
An
Arm
arm off. I
arm-
want their arms to no longer work. That's what I want to have happen.
Yes.
Yoink.
Classic WWE maneuver arm.
And you-
off.
How
Yeah.
dare
Yoink
you?
them arms.
You feel them-
Arm arms.
You feel them grabbing at you
arm
as you're going around to do that. So roll your
Uh-huh.
fighting brawl.
Success.
And they're not able to.
Bless you.
You're not able to
Okay.
grab to do anything as you
Oh
wrap
my
around them. You get
God.
behind them and you put the arms up, and you have them in this hold now. They for their turn try to struggle out of it as you have to roll a fighting brawl to keep them into it.
That's the old Oklahoma arm lock.
Ah,
And
stop
West
it.
Texas
Oh no.
elbow throw.
they are also like you don't have a good grip on them yet, and they still
Uh-huh.
don't manage to get out.
Fantastic.
Still,
Very
they're
good.
still just weakly flailing around
Hell
underneath your
yeah.
sweet
Cool.
hold.
Okay, awesome. Can I
Oh,
continue?
Yeah.
Can I continue with my process and try to take arms out, take at least one arm out of where the arm should be?
In 1 second, where
Amazing.
are the drivers driving to right now?
Right on back around to that alley.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna drive at a reasonable pace when I get into town, and I'm just how long does it take to get back there? Do I have time for
Not
a
long.
conversation? Do I have time for a quick talk
quick
with
one.
Carl?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen here, Carl. I have a request. It is one single request, and I will compensate you for your time and efforts. Okay? Do you hear me, pal?
He takes another swig of his flask. Goes, yeah,
Listen here, pal. That flask must be running pretty low, huh? Isn't that right?
yeah.
Yeah. Listen, I have a strange request. You probably liked being a normal teenager, right? That was pretty cool for you. You enjoyed that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wouldn't you like to go back to being a normal teenager? Wouldn't that sound pretty good to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You know how I can do that? It's gonna sound really weird, but I need some of your sweat.
What?
Yeah. Okay. Listen. I'll do like a persuade if necessary, or not a persuade. I'll do a charm. I'll do a charm if necessary. But listen here, Carl. Yeah, I care about the children and the teens of this town. I would like the townspeople of this town to go back to normal, and I need to do a weird kind of ritual to do so. And I'm gonna need some werewolf sweat. And you know what, my friend, you are the werewolf that I know the best and the mostest. So I'm gonna need some of your sweat.
Do your persuade roll? You said you were doing?
No, I said charm. Actually,
Charm. We can do charm.
that's what I would like to do, please.
Please charm instead, please.
Please let me do the thing I'm good at.
Hard again.
Wow, I'm just hard
We're all
AF
hard here.
tonight.
Congratulations.
And
Good
he's
job.
You're gonna have to talk to your doctor at a certain point, though.
and he goes, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And he reaches out his hands to you.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out the aforementioned handkerchief and just clap it in his palm and go to town, buddy. Get
And
it
he
nice
just-
and sweaty.
You just see him like reaching in his Letterman jacket under his pits.
Yep.
And like really just like
That's
going in-
A-okay.
going in both. And he just there's like the balled up, just like when it's like a wet ball of handkerchief.
Gross.
Robin's
Hands it back
eyes.
to you.
Robin's eyes. He does like my eyes are stinging thing of just like Jesus God.
Remy
Okay.
completely unflinchingly just grabs it, tucks it in her pocket.
Yeah.
She has seen worse. She has been covered in worse. It is
Carl-
A-okay.
Carl seems quite embarrassed by the whole affair.
Hey,
All right, Carl,
Carl, you
you're
want a
young boy.
cigarette?
Oh, you're 18.
Here you go, pal. Here you
Yeah.
go. There you go. Thank you. Thank you for that, my friend.
Could I have a little more, please?
Okay. All right. Remy pulls from her seemingly endless supply
Remy,
of flasks another one.
Yeah.
You know what? Give me back that other one you got there, pal. Give me, I'll do a little tradesy for you.
Okay. And so he has a cigarette and another flask now.
He's 18. It's fine.
All right.
PT Sinclair.
Theoretically.
Yes,
That's
I am.
Yeah, you
still
managed to
running.
drink
I'm
this
still-
this
still
this
running.
potion while a group of vampires are chasing after you.
I'm gonna pull out the bag of bones, I guess, and
Okay.
I'm gonna say, hello, Thomas and Greg. Help! I need any sort of help you might have for vis-a-vis vampires.
What? They're still. I know they didn't transform either, but did they go somewhere? They're still with y'all, right?
I
Like,
still
still-
have the bag. I
Yeah.
threw one of their bones away to try and distract
one
the
singular-
anthropomorphic dog people.
Set of
That's right.
You did like I was trying to pay attention to this when I went back to take notes the other day. And you did like call them out, like summon them to be like, "Oh, hey, you guys still exist." And then literally everyone forgot.
Yeah,
And
just went
nothing
back in the
happened.
bag, Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they're totally safe in the bag. I think
Yeah.
you were just like, "Hey guys," and they were like, "You got a task?"
So
And you were
they-
like, "Actually, no."
They pop out and they're like, "Hey, it's me, Tomahawk. Yeah, and his brother Garbanzo. We sound the same, and we're still here, and we still are normal ghosts. Yeah, it's me, Tomahawk again. We are. Holy shit, those are vampires."
Yeah.
And
run with me, please. You're standing back. Come this way, with me.
then we cut over to TP, who is still struggling with the scarecrow.
Yes. I would like to de-arm one arm, please.
Yes, do
I
a
would like to do that.
do
Just
a
one.
maneuver for ripping the arm out of
Okay.
the socket of the scarecrow.
Perfect. Wonderful. Good. Extreme success. I got a 2.
God, finally had a success over here.
Oh,
Uh,
I feel like we get twos. a lot.
Frickin' heck.
Is that weird?
You get what?
Um,
I feel like we get a
twos.
2 like every session.
Yeah.
Sounds like we're just extremely lucky.
So you managed to rip the arm out of the scarecrow.
It's fine. It's just a scarecrow.
Oh God! No!
Right?
Yeah,
The
he
scarecrow starts screaming very realistic.
immediately.
It's
starts-
gonna scream.
yeah.
It's that's fine. I'm gonna take its head because it's just a jack-o'-lantern. It's just a
Instead of
scarecrow.
blood pouring out, it's just straw,
Straw.
shooting out
Straw
in all
gushing,
directions.
yeah.
Yeah, the straw is like when they're shuffling a deck of cards. It's just.
Oh my god,
Shuffle
how
it out of there.
terrible.
Machine gunning out of it.
And
Oh,
he's
no.
not making any sounds, but he immediately like throws himself away from you, and then he puts his other hand on the ground, and you see the rest of the pumpkins all start to rise up
Oh my
with
God.
vines underneath them that are like raising them up into like pumpkin people.
What the fuck?
And that's where we're gonna leave it.
Come on!
Not me and the pumpkin people.
Not the pumpkin
Oh,
folks.
not this.
Yep, that's it this week. That's all I got.
Wow.
Just
Uh-oh.
a patch of pumpkin people, a group of vampires, and the car people are actually fine.
And a lovely race among teenagers.
A lovely
and an old
teenage
and an
jaunt.
old man discovering his
Robin
youthful
definitely
spirit.
won. Yeah. God damn.
All right.
I loved Robin in this one. When he gets to
enjoyed
go full circus.
Thank you all for joining
It's all
us.
come full circle.
This has been Outlaws and Old Ones. This is our
Pew, pew, pew.
improvised TTRPG show. It is also a podcast. This is a podcast network, the Outlaws Network. You can go to our link tree. That will be in chat. I'll put that up there.
I got it.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, go to that link tree. That'll take you to all of the links that are pertinent to the Outlaws Network in general. All the podcasts on there, like Downtown with John and Emily, which is one of my podcasts. The podcast version of Outlaws and Old Ones, like the show you just saw. The brand new podcast, The Bloody Stream, done by our keeper Jorge and Brian.
That's me.
aka Robin
That's
Renard.
me.
That's their brand new podcast, and it's extremely good, and you should listen to it.
We're doing an episode a day for this month only.
Yeah.
You're doing it.
So yeah, check out that link tree. If you're not already, please drop us a follow here so you know whenever we go live. And thank you so much, as always, for the last couple weeks to Maria for joining us as
Yes.
TP Seymour. Why don't you
Thank
let people
you.
know where they can find you?
Oh my gorb. So I'm Maria. You can find me on the internet as Happy Capster. I stream here on Twitch Saturdays through Thursdays, except for Wednesdays, where I do a variety of things such as video games and art and talking and playing games with people, and also a new talk show that I just started called Nightcap on Saturday evenings, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The first episode featuring the one and only John Downey and my friend Taryn.
Hello.
Then
So-
wait on Ep1.
Ep 1. If you missed it live on Twitch, it is on my YouTube as well, which is linked on my somewhere. It's somewhere. I'll put it somewhere very prominent. I know it's on my Twitch,
Goodness.
but it's probably also on my Twitter by the time I do that. I also am a regular on Dice Priority on Tuesday nights with our Monster of the Week campaign that's been going on for over a year,
good.
and it's so very good. If you want to see me play a very old, very sad man,
Yeah.
that's where you can see that.
All about the old man.
All about the old tragic men. And then I'm also part of Mythos Mystery Society. We just, tonight actually, is the kickoff for Mythos Con, which is a 4-day event, goes through Sunday, where we celebrate the Mythos Mystery Society. And this is their, like, 3rd year of doing things. So we're like, let's play all the games. So I'm playing in a game tomorrow night of, what is it called? What are you called? Sleepaway, which is a GM-less kind of PBTA-ish kind of game about camp counselor people in a very spooky camp. It's very exciting. That's going to be a late night one at like 10:30 p.m. Eastern. And then Saturday, I am running a Mothership game.
Woo!
Ooh.
Yeah, it's gonna be really good and really spooky, and I'm very excited.
Hell yeah.
I just want to play so many games.
Just wanted to play more games.
Play more games. But then also on Saturday is another nightcap at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time featuring Jordan Shively of Hottest Singles, aka like the Void merch and all the spooky stuff.
Wild.
Damn.
So it's very exciting. Lots of things happening.
Incredible.
Thanks.
Way more exciting than the first episode.
No, I had to start it off with friends so I wouldn't be very nervous.
Right.
Okay.
Wow.
So yes, check out our lovely
Everything.
friend Happy Capster at anywhere
Everywhere.
you can find them. Let's get a little raid going.
Little raid as a
Just
treat.
Should we say goodbye?
As a
Actually, I think the Mythos Mystery Society might be up right now.
Oh really?
Oh.
You up?
might be.
Mythos
You up?
Society?
You up?
You up?
Are you on?
Let me go home.
They're not. I lied.
Oh.
Just kidding. They're
Oh,
not.
sad.
Blah, blah, blah.
They left us on red, and then
They
they...
left us on red. Damn
They
it.
said bye.
There
said
is
goodbye.
a channel. There's TPK roleplay. That
They
is
said
currently
no.
playing
They
Call of
texted back
Cthulhu.
no.
So
when we
we're
said
gonna
no.
raid into some more Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Ooh.
TPK roleplay.
If you haven't had enough.
Bye.
Okay,
sa-
so Jorge, go
Say
on
the
and
things!
take us out.
I have been your keeper, Jorge.
I have been Shannon as Remy McSquemmy.
I have been your Brian as Robin Renard.
I've been John as the world famous PT Sinclair.
And I've been Maria as TP Seymour.
See you later, fuckers.
Goodbye.